Snaketail Sea, Confidential Legacy. And yeah, I still need to talk that much, even though I think it's going to be all over in an hour at least. The only thing that will take time is basically reading all of this. So it's just 2 streams, I would say, for D&E next time. Oh, fucking damn it. The wind howled as the rain beat down in torrential. Torrential? I can't pronunciate. In torrential sheets upon the churning, what are those words? Undulating surface of the river. A single lonely rowboat, painted jet black, was being tossed back and forth upon the waves like a plaything of some capricious? What is this word? Capricious river god. I mean, in terms, they basically translated all of this in from Japanese to English, so all of the big words are also getting translated over. In before with Google Translate, but nah. Better at least with Deep L. It's way better. Snake lifted his face to peer over the edge of the boat. Over the din of the storm, he could hear the sound of helicopters. At length, he saw 3 black choppers approach the tanker in front of him. Am I late? Muttered Snake to himself. 3 days earlier, Campbell had visited Snake at his home in Alaska. Unlike Snake, who had gone back into retirement after the Shadow Moses incident, Campbell had gotten himself a position at the Defense Intelligence Agency. Snake had known right away that Campbell wasn't there to rekindle old ties with his former comrade. After making some brief small talk, Campbell had jumped straight to the point. Do you remember a man by the name of Sergei Golukovich? Snake nodded. A former GRU colonel, Golukovich was known as a ruthless, cold-blooded strategist. During the Cold War, when Campbell was the commander of Foxhound. I would basically say Metal Gear 1. I don't think 2 counts as well. I don't know, I don't remember. Nah, I would say 2. I think. Yeah, it might be 2. MSX, of course. The better one. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, he had organized a group of former Red Army soldiers into his own personal mercenary army. Since then, Golukovich and his troops had drifted from one war zone to the next, selling their services to the highest bidder. We received a report that Golukovich and his men attacked a group of Marines who were on a secret mission in the South American Republic of Eldera. I think I pronounced this correctly. The Marines are being tight-lipped about it. As usual, they'd rather keep a lid on the whole affair. But from what we have been able to tell, it sounds like Metal Gear is involved. Metal Gear? It can't be. You do? Yeah, what the fuck. Snake growled. He'd heard the rumors too. Following the Shadow Moses incident, the technical specs of Metal Gear had been leaked onto the black market. I would like to have one too. Metal Gear Duo. What the fuck? I mean, in terms of digital age, it might actually work. What the fuck? As a result, bastardized versions of Metal Gear were starting to crop up all over the world. Eldera was a small country in South America that happened to be engaged in a civil war. Since the 1980s, the country had been under the control of a pro-American dictatorial regime. But as the Cold War drew to a close and American influence in the region declined, the country's minority ethnic population had taken up arms against the government, calling for the establishment of a separate homeland. The country had been torn apart by civil war ever since. Mercenaries and arms merchants, yeah, I think I said it correctly the first time already, were constantly coming and going in and out of Eldera. Given those circumstances, Campbell had figured out it wouldn't be too surprising if one side or the other had managed to get their hands on a new type of Metal Gear. I keep on checking if I am suddenly streaming entirely black, because I don't want this to happen. That basically means I have to redo everything. It seems that some people still clung to the belief that the threat of nuclear war could bring stability to the region. And the Marines were there to try and destroy it? Asked Snake. No, it looks as if they were trying to seize it for themselves. There's still a lot we don't know about the true nature of the new Metal Gear. This would have been a good chance to pick up a lot of valuable information. In other words, Eldera had managed to get itself a new type of Metal Gear. The Marines were plotting to seize it, and Golukovich was planning to steal it for the Marines, and now Campbell was proposing to go after Golukovich. Snake shook his head. Sorry, but you will have to find someone else to do your dirty work this time. I'm out of the hero business. Snake! Times are changing, Colonel. I think it's about time you gave it a rest. You mean retire from the military? No, I mean time to stop this damn vendetta of yours against Golukovich. The look of fury on Campbell's face confirmed Snake's suspicions. Campbell still hated Golukovich with a passion. It was an old grudge left over from the Cold War. The passage of time had done nothing to diminish it. Rather, it had grown in intensity. Is that why you joined the DIA? To settle old scores? Yes, you're right, but I didn't come all the way here to ask for your help just for the sake of a personal grudge. Campbell's head clenched into fists. The truth is, Meryl was part of that mission. The rubber boat drew up alongside the tanker. Snake gripped the rope tightly. Meryl Silverburgh. Campbell's niece. The woman who had risked her life alongside Snake on Shadow Moses. At one time they had been living together. Then 6 months earlier, Meryl had left him. She said there was something important that she had to take care of. Her voice was resolute. Her eyes were clear and cold as steel. There was nothing Snake could do to stop her. Snake climbed the rope up the outer hull of the tanker and emerged onto the aft deck. Nearby, he could see a number of soldiers standing guard. They appeared to be Russian mercenaries. He called Campbell on the codec. This is Snake. I have managed to infiltrate the tanker. It looks like our Russian friends have already taken control of the ship. I will try to get in touch with Meryl somehow. And I know where she is. God fucking damn it. Wait a second, what? It was from down there. What the fuck? Okay, there's nothing, and the same thing happens here. I don't even need this. I don't have anything else, so whatever. There's nothing up there, so going upwards. I'm going to take care of everything, so I'll try to I mean, taking care of everything. I have the USP again. It's going forward again.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Okay. Chaff grenades, of course. Anything else around here? No, and I don't think there's anything down there. Doesn't look like there's anything. Okay, there is absolutely nothing. And here? Absolutely nothing as well. Woo! Fuck off.
I'm under attack. Stay alert. Enemy sight.
God fucking damn it. Is anything up there? No, doesn't look like it. I'm continuing onward. Backup unit? Fuck off. And I'm sneezing already. Fuck it. Okay, I'm getting you over here because I don't want to deal with you. What?
Who's that?
Fuck off!
Enemy sight.
Am I still able to get him inside? What? Might be able to do both.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing
I'm
else.
still able to do it. I'm still able to do it. Yeah, I'm doing it. I did it. Anything else? Opening everything I can. No, not going in. Sheesh. Medicine, okay. Medicine, I'm taking it immediate. Hello? Wet box? From where? Hi. And yeah, I'm not knocking on that. Even though there's absolutely no one in here. And onward. I'm able to go over there. There's someone behind there, I know it. It's over there then?
What's that?
Oh, fuck off!
I got you. Send reinforcements.
Fuck it! God damn it. So many books! You know what? Shoot me! Fuck it! Yeah. I fucking failed. This time I can just go in here then. I don't need any of those.
Who's that?
Fuck off! I'm going in here. Enemy sighted. Wait a second, can I just... Ah! Going back in. What the fuck? Wait, what? Anything down here? There is something down there, but... M4? What the fuck?
Oh. What's that?
I'm seeing red down there, so it was a little bit going slow over there. I saw that. If you fucking go, and you go in. Sheesh. More medicine? What the fuck?
Huh? What was that just now?
What fuck it? And fuck off. There we... What? Even more M4, what the fuck? I might... Ah, there... I thought... There we go. Going out. Leash. Oh, wait a second, can I go right onto him? Ah, it's over there.
Hmm?
Nope. I thought I took care of every gun, I almost wanted to say, of every camera. Now there should be nothing.
Freeze.
Thermal goggles? There's nothing in here, there's nothing over here as well. Okay, going over here then. Is there anything in here? Nope. What the fuck? Okay, there might be something in there. I mean, I might know that there might be some cameras in there. Ooh. It should be enough. Ooh, what the fuck? Okay, there's absolutely nothing over there. Okay, there's nothing. And... What? Hmm. 8 pages, okay. Meryl lowered her gun. What are you doing here? Just wanted to see you, answered Snake. You think you're funny? Actually, I was only half joking. My uncle sent you, didn't he? Snake nodded. He explained that Campbell had gotten word of Golukovich's attack. You've got a lot of nerves, nerves? Wait a second, a lot of nerve? A lot of nerve to coming here. There we go. Bleh. Meryl snapped. Look who's talking. Snake said. Snake shot back. What? Sneaking into another country under the guise of under the guise of a military operation when when all you are really after is the Metal Gear. Who has got a lot of nerve coming here? His voice took on a condemnatory tone. What the fuck is this word? Way too big. Is this that something important that you had to take care of? You wouldn't understand. Meryl turned away. Someone like you, who could happily spend the rest of his life taking care of sled dogs day after day, could never understand. I was only trying to live my life free of hatred. No, you just didn't want to face up to reality, that's all. Society, your past, even me. Is that why you left? No, that's not it. But the look in Meryl's eyes told Snake that it might well have been. A deep silence fell between them. 6 months of separation had created a cold, empty gap that was difficult to fill. At last, Meryl broke the silence. My father, he died here in this country, he murmured. She murmured. He murmured. No, she. Whoops. Matt Campbell, Meryl's father, and Campbell's younger brother, had been a DIA agent. Snake had heard that he had disappeared during a mission when Meryl was very young. I wanted to see for myself what my father saw. Meryl's eyes drifted over the window, but the only sight was that of the storm raging outside. She suddenly turned back to Snake and held him firmly in her gaze. Snake, please just get out of here. This is my battlefield. I don't need anyone from the outside to get involved in this. It's a little too late for that. I'm already involved. Nothing can change your mind? Nothing. Snake said firmly. Meryl sighed in exasperation. There we go. Snake pretended not to notice. Now tell me what your situation is. This mission was supposed to be top secret, right? How did Golukovich find out about it? That's what I would like to know too. You think there's a leak? I doubt it. But seeing as how you know all about it, then I suppose anyone might know about it. Snake thought for a minute. Meryl was right. Anyone might know. But whatever the case might be, why is there another colon in there? Semicolon, or was it? Nah, it's just a colon. A comma. A colon, comma? Both the same, I would say. Might be. They had to stop Golukovich from getting his hands on the Metal Gear. Where's the Metal Gear? In the cargo hold. Alright, I'll go check it out. Meryl cut him off. I am not about to take orders from you. We will split up and go our own separate ways. If you are planning on heading for the cargo hold, then you'll need me to do something about the boxes that are blocking the first stairway. Before Snake could stop her, Meryl had left the bridge. Okay, I thought there's going to be a battle up in here. Actually, can I go out? No, I can't. Checking the other side. Okay, it's nothing. Fuck. Either way, everything should be fine then. Ah, just in time. Going all the way through here. There we go. And since I knocked some people out, I think they're back again? I don't know. There's nothing. What the fuck?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Now I got the M4. Don't come from here. They're not coming from here. I can go on. Nice. And I still don't have any of the other thingies.
Requesting backup units.
Ooh, just in time again. I'm back again. Sheesh. Okay, is there anywhere where I can find the M9? It should be somewhere around here. Yeah, Raven, fuck off. So what the fuck? Night vision goggles. Wait a second. Nah, the guy is still not in here. It's not in here anymore. There we go. Oh! I actually need to stay in here for a while. Wait a second, I thought I saw something over there. There was nothing. There is something. M9 first, but I don't know where it is.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup units.
Why are you over here? God fucking damn it, I need to go under. Ah, sheesh, what the fuck? So why the fuck are you able to see? I mean, he was over here, so... Also, where are the rest of the guards? They're incoming. There they are. And going back. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, I don't know where the M9 is. It's... wait a second. Should I even... Basically, actually, yeah. But everything else around here, I'll basically... there's nothing below, there's nothing over there, so I don't fucking know. Wait, could it be over there then? Can't be, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Like what? Okay.
There's somebody there.
Yeah, it might be the one above. Something below. I need you to go along. There we go. Fuck you then. Let me guess, the M9 is down below. There we fucking go. PSG1? What? Why would I? Ah, okay, I can basically do this.
I need some help here.
Fuck you! Who the fuck saw me? Okay, I might need to wait a little bit around here. Because they have to get through all of here and getting up. Just to be sure. Also using the wet box. What the fuck? What the fuck?
There's somebody there.
How about fuck off? Get over here. Okay.
What's that?
From all the way back. Okay, GFO. Wait a okay.
What was that just now?
What the fuck? Up the butt. So fuck you, jeez. Okay, now I can get up. In other words, getting it up. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, it's shut tightly. Anything else? What? Why would I need this? Right behind. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that's everything. Okay, the following I'm going to do. Can't see shit. Still have the phantasmine though. Phantasmine, there we go. USB suppressor. Oh, that's something. Why would I? Nah. Not like this, come on. I can't see that further in. Also nice night vision. Anything else? Nope. Anything else? Can't see shit. I see some valves. I don't want to get surprised by anything. Okay. That's all of that. Some more of those bullets? Jeez, also. Ah, some more of those as well. I might need those. Because I am full of bullets. Even more pentazemin? Wait a second, can I actually... So why would I need those? Wait a second, can I try to do all of this that in the hopes that they will be destroyed after what I've... Okay, this is not what I wanted to do actually. Almost. Ah, there we go. Okay, still. Anything from below? Almost. There we go. Also here. Wait, what? Is it here? Also, I still see some... It's basically everything, I think. So yeah, onward. And of course... 2 pages, because of course. In the pitch darkness of the corridor, something moved in front of Snake's line of vision. Reacting quickly, Snake dove into the shadow of a nearby crate. There was a flash of light. Snake heard the sound of a gunshot. A bullet whizzed past his head, igniting sparks as it ricocheted. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. I am halfway there, I think, of the wall behind him. Ricochet. Yeah, what the fuck ever. It was a trap. No time to think about the particulars, though. There were at least 5 enemy soldiers up against him. He could hear the sound of guns being readied. Drake? What the fuck? Snake? This would have been something. Snake drew his USP. Wrong button. I pushed X. So it didn't do much. God damn it. Whew, twice. I would say there are no incoming around here. I don't think I am able to hear of this entire... Yeah, a little bit over. I don't know if the rest is done already, so... Snake peered down the corridor. No hail of bullets came to greet him this time. The coast was clear. He pressed forward, past the bodies of the fallen enemy soldiers and entered the cargo hold. The cargo hold was dominated by a massive shape covered by a tarp. There was no mistaking it. It was a Metal Gear, the ultimate weapon of the 21st century. Sensing the place to be deserted, Snake approached the Metal Gear. Its immense shadow loomed over him. He peeked under the tarp, but what he found was nothing more than a decrepit shell. The armor plating was speckled with rust. The body was covered with a thick layer of dust. The old, badly outdated actuator? What is this? Was a crisscross roadmap of tiny cracks. It looked as if it hadn't been used in over 10 years. Do not look so disgusted, a voice suddenly sounded behind Snake's back. What you see before you is a magnificent legacy of hatred left to me by my distinguished predecessor. You really should treat it with more respect. Snake turned around in time to see Sergei Golukovich emerge from the shadow of a pillar. Drop your weapons, said Golukovich. Make me, Snake retorted. Golukovich dragged another figure out from behind the pillar. It was Meryl. He drew her closer and jabbed his gun against her throat. Snake watched as the barrel slowly traced the contours, whatever, pronunciations and stuff, on her slender white neck and brushed gently against the corner of her mouth. He threw down his gun. Wise choice, said Golukovich. Alright, Golukovich, let her go. Meryl shook off Golukovich's grasp. Golukovich pointed his gun at Snake. He regarded... wait a second. He regarded Meryl with a leer. Suddenly, Snake realized what was going on. Meryl was working with Golukovich, meaning, so you were the leak? Meryl was silent, confirming Snake's fears. But why? What if I told you that it was my father's dying wish? Meryl looked pleadingly at Snake. I'll ask you one more time. Please leave this place. I can't do that. Golukovich cocked the hammer of his gun. Then I'll just have to get rid of you. He pulled the trigger. No! Mel grabbed Golukovich's hand from the side. The bullet went astray, striking the ground beneath Snake's feet. We had a deal. You promised you wouldn't kill him. As the two continued to argue, Snake retrieved his USP and made his escape. As he ran, he heard the sound of Golukovich shouting angrily at his men. Kill him! Snake heard Meryl trying to... Whoops. Same Campbell thingy. And I think I know what is going on next. As he ran, he heard the sound of Golukovich's men shouting angrily at... I said this already. Snake heard Meryl trying to stop him, but he didn't turn back. His only thought was to escape as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's that thing. And where am I? Over here. Fuck you! God damn it, I don't have much. God damn it. God damn it. I need to just get through all of this. Don't even... Screw all of you! I am done. Yeah, I'm just going forward. I'm not picking up anything. Maybe that's the reason why I have the PSG one. Wait a second, can I still get out of here after all of this? Ooh, just in time. If I remembered correctly, my original playthrough was actually me going through all of this while getting shot, so I couldn't escape quickly, so I had to tranquilize them or kill them. So yeah, I did it all in time, because I was able to button mash quickly enough. Snake closed the watertight door behind him and turned the handle to lock it. That should buy me some time, he thought. In the meantime, there was something he had to check on. He called Campbell on the codec and described what had happened. Meryl and Golukovich. Campbell's voice quivered. Meryl had something about her father's dying wish. What the hell was your brother doing in this country anyway? Campbell explained. During the Cold War, while the country was under the control of a pro-American dictator, yeah, I said it correctly. The American military had been conducting a top-secret project in Eldera. Matt Campbell had been a member of that project. When the Cold War ended, the project was was terminated. There we go, as well. And the Americans had prepared to withdraw from the country. Matt, however, went AWOL. Shortly afterward, the pro-American regime, having lost its backing, was faced with armed uprisings among the country's minority groups. Eldera there we fucking go, was plunged into civil war. Matt's corpse was discovered later. Spetsnaz has been behind the uprising, and the name of their commander was Sergei Golukovich. Some say Matt was actually collaborating with Golukovich, but I don't believe it for a minute. Campbell's words made it sound as if he believed that Golukovich himself had killed Matt. Is that why you have been obsessed with Golukovich for all this time? Asked Snake. Yes, admitted Campbell. He hated Golukovich. Hatred spawned hatred in kind. Were you involved in the project too? No, there's a rule against that. We are forbidden to take part in an operation involving family members. They say it compromises your judgment. Is that all? I guess Matt wanted to pull some distance between us at the time. Campbell's voice was tingled with regret. He had ventured no explanation as to the reason behind his brother's actions. The antique Metal Gear you saw is the end result of that project. That's all I know. The whole thing is highly confidential. Even now, the records are all sealed. I believe it, thought Snake to himself. After all, it was only natural for people to try and forget horrible things that happened in the past. Governments were no exceptions, but some people held on to these kinds of memories. Some people never forgot their hate, like Golukovich and Campbell. Snake, we can't let Golukovich and his men escape with that Metal Gear, said Campbell. It could still be armed with live nuclear warheads. They are probably planning to test the Metal Gear's capabilities somewhere out at sea. You've got to change the course of the ship. Head for the bridge. Snake had no objections. Okay, it's basically going on later on, I would say. Also, everything is now here and I need to regain health. Also, I think I'm going over the 4-hour limit. Still, I don't care. I'm getting all of this done. Either way. Can I? Nope. Why turning? What? Okay, still. Basically I need to go all the way up again. Ah! Gotcha! Okay, everything. Wait a second. Nah, there's nothing down there. So, onward. And I basically hope that there. I have this as well. And there's nothing over here. So, yeah, going all the way up then. Yeah, Vulcan. Just keep on staying there. Okay, onward. And they might be still in here. Yeah, of course.
What's that?
Nothing. Ah! Okay, fuck it then. Screw you. I'm going out. No, you don't got me. Going up again. And since I destroyed that thing, because I blew it up loudly, I'm going through over here then. Okay, now I think it's time. Yep, 9 pages. So, Snake made his way to the ship's bridge. Outside the window, beyond the storm, he could see the figure of Meryl. He opened the watertight door and stepped into the navigation room. Meryl turned around. "You're late." "Were you waiting for me?" "There's no one to interrupt us here. I need to tell you something." "You need like, wait a second. You mean like the reason why you are helping the man who killed your father? Is that what my uncle told you?" Snake nodded. Meryl shook her head. He was lying. Meryl explained. Matt Campbell's part in the top secret Metal Gear development project in Eldera. I keep on saying either Eldera or Eldera. What the fuck ever. Had been to ensure the country's stability. Part of his job was feeding falsified information to the minority separatists guerrillas. And he was good at it. First, he would pick at a suitable candidate. Next, he would find his next target's weak point and use it to blackmail him. Then he would dangle a carrot in front of the victim's eyes and convince him to cooperate. Matt would then send his now willing accomplice into the ranks of the separatists. Once there, the spy provided the Americans with useful information, sending out his comrades in the process. But in carrying out his mission, Matt made one fatal error. In his dealings with the separatists, he came to sympathize with their cause. He became enchanted with the idea of independence. He grew to resent the US, the United States. I can basically also say US, for the way it exploited smaller, weaker nations for its own gain. In the end, Matt decided to help the guerrillas create their own nation. He wanted to give them the trump card they needed to secure their independence. And what better gift than a bipedal nuclear capable walking tank that was conveniently being developed in Eldera, albeit secretly and quite illegally by the American military. Sergei Lukovich, who was also supporting the guerrillas, agreed to cooperate. Matt's plan was executed. The guerrillas succeeded in stealing the Metal Gear from the American base. But then their plan was discovered. Matt was executed by the Americans. Meryl's father had been punished for the crime of believing in his own ideals. Sheesh, what the fuck? The price of having conscience. It's not conscience. That's of course conscience. But what's conscience? What the fuck ever? Was high in those troubled times. No comment. In the tumult of the Civil War that followed, the Metal Gear disappeared without a trace. However, 6 months ago, its existence was reconfirmed, and the Marines had been sent to recover their long-lost dirty secret. After hearing the true story from Golukovich, Meryl agreed to follow his instructions and infiltrate the Marines. Her intent was to transfer the Metal Gear over to the guerrillas through Golukovich, who was still providing support to the rebels. In this way, she could carry on her father's memory and the ideals for which he died. Is that what Golukovich told you? Asked Snake. Meryl nodded. Snake shook his head. Didn't it ever occur to you that he might be lying? Meryl looked at Snake with sorrow in her eyes. You're not going to let me get away, are you? So what are you going to do? Meryl drew her gun and pointed it at Snake. You're not going to shoot me, said Snake. She released the safety with her thumb. Watch me. Okay, boss fight then. There's basically nothing. Of course, major slowdown incoming. Okay, it's not extreme mode where
Take this.
come on. Fuck you, bitch. Did she saw me again? I wasn't able to see. Did she? God fucking damn it. Meryl. Don't be a bitch. Can't see shit. Now she's over there. Of course. Okay, I'm doing it like this then. Ah! What the fuck? I missed. I mean, I died. wasn't holding on to that ration? What the fuck? Or did she literally had to... Fuck you! There we fucking go. What are you doing?
Take this!
There we fucking go. Also, how did I get hit? God fuck. That's the reason. Yeah, I might actually need to wait a little bit. Fuck you then. Okay, I'm reloading. Yeah, reloading my health. Even though one shot is still over, then just because I can, then. Ah! God damn it. Fuck you! And I wanted to headshot you only, but yeah, you leave me with no choice. You have actually upgraded the difficulty on me. I think this might be over, I think might be the last few pages. So Snake watched as Meryl crumbled to the ground. He rushed to her side and cradled her in his arms. Well, thanks over there. But I think I am about to be done with Snaketail C, and with that, that's basically it for the stream. So yeah, basically you came in at the very end, but still I am actually reading all of this then next then. Where was I? Ah, there. Unfortunately, she had only been temporarily knocked out. He clasped her tightly to his chest. Do not trouble yourself over it, said a voice behind Snake's back. I mean, still okay. Thanks for commenting and everything. Did I say it already? Do not trouble yourself over it, said a voice behind Snake's back. Okay, I was over here. It was Golukovich. He held a pistol to his in his hand. To his hand. Yeah, against himself. Why were you using Meryl? Snake demanded, fighting to control his anger. Using her? I merely told her what she wanted to know. I don't think so. A slight smile crossed Golukovich's face. It was the smile of a master strategist, a smile that told of what? A smile that told of lies. What is the sentence? That told of lies, manipulation, and betrayal. Still, this sentence. Perhaps I did embellish the truth a bit. After all, people will believe what they want to believe. You can say that again in today's time. Is this your idea of revenge on the Colonel? Of course, he deserves to suffer. I will make him squirm, I think I pronounced it correctly, what the fuck ever, in agony until his pain is as great as the suffering of all the men that I have had to bury. I think I mispronounced this one, whatever. And all of the widows and orphans they left behind. Golukovich hated Campbell. Campbell hated Golukovich. Hatred spawns hatred and kind. We had this sentence already. This is why I chose her. Is she not the most important person in Campbell's life? This I heard from Matt, as he lay dying. So it was you that killed Matt? Golukovich's eyes darkened for an instant, jeez. I see my reputation precedes me. I simply gave him that which he desired. He was only waiting for someone to kill him. That is the kind of man he was. For a moment, it almost looked as if Golukovich were truly grieving the loss of an old friend. Perhaps his grief was real, but the look soon passed. I will not hand the Metal Gear over to the Eldarian guerrillas. My man and I have other plans for it. The machine itself may be a wreck, but all we really need to do is recover the nuclear warheads and the launching system. A nuclear-equipped ballistic missile is still a precious commodity, even in this day and age. Snake gritted his teeth. Golukovich laughed. Do not be so angry with me. This is Matt Campbell's dying wish. This was his intention from the beginning. What do you mean? If you do not believe me, then ask him yourself. Golukovich aimed his gun at Snake. In hell! The sound of a gunshot ripped through the air. Golukovich fell to the ground. The shot had come from Meryl. Meryl staggered painfully in her feet and turned her back to Snake. The rain beat down upon her wrecked frame. Meryl, please don't say anything. Her shoulders were trembling. Snake wondered if she was crying. I mean, in the rain. Whatever. The tanker and the Metal Gear it was carrying were recovered by US forces. Meryl meanwhile found herself the subject of a military inquiry. Several days later, Snake ran into Campbell while visiting Meryl at the detention center. According to Campbell, the military had conducted a full investigation on the recovered Metal Gear. It was judged to be a complete failure, little more than scrap metal. The nuclear warheads, too, were nothing but cheap imitations. Whether or not Matt had been aware of this was unclear. There were no records left, and Campbell added, it was his fault that Matt had betrayed his country. What? Snake exclaimed. Matt hated me, and not just me either. He hated his wife too, and Meryl. What are you trying to say? Meryl is my daughter. Snake was thunderstruck. Wait a second. If we basically came to the conclusion that we are continuing on from the good ending from Metal Gear Solid 1, that wait a second. Nah, he only tells this if she dies. So yeah, in this continuity, this is the first time Snake is getting to know that she's Campbell's sister. Daughter, I mean. Sister! What the fuck? Snake was thunderstruck. He's stared, I would say. What the fuck? At Campbell in utter disbelief. So, you and your brother's wife? Campbell nodded. I knew what I did was unforgivable, but I thought she... He hung his head. Did Matt not about it? He sensed that something was up. That's why he went to Eldera alone. To get away from us. And that's where Golukowicz found him. The first rule of intelligence gathering was to find your opponent's weak point. Dig up the ghosts of his past. Okay, it was a dot, so I thought it was a comma, colon? In terms of sentence, but nah, it was actually a dot over there. Rub salt into his old wounds, then pretend to sympathize. Gain his trust, steal his heart, then he would be yours to control. In Matt, Golukowicz had found the perfect target. Does Meryl know about this? No, but I was about to tell her. With that, Campbell turned and started walking towards the visiting room. As Snake watched him recede? Recede? Whatever, pronunciations. And the English language is fucked in terms of all the letters and all of their sounds. And silent letters, what the fuck? And to the distance, he thought to himself, it would take time for Meryl to accept the truth about what had happened. He wasn't even sure whether or not she'd ever acknowledge Campbell as her father. But it would be enough for Snake if, one day, the two could smile at each other once again. There wasn't any room in the world for more hatred. And I think that's it for Snake Tale C. There we go. Confidential Legacy. I mean, okay, as I said, I went over the 4th hour mark, so even though it's at least way more easier than B, because of all the guards and escorting Emma. So yeah, this was way better, because also everything is basically all in one place, so to speak. And one doesn't have to go around in circles and stuff. Even though it's basically almost I would almost say that the tanker might be a circle. It's several circles, I would say. Intertwining, I would say? Yeah, whatever. So basically I would say, yeah, way better. And in terms of time, that will be it for this one. And I will continue on in the next session, which will be next week. And yeah, I'm already fearing about a certain Snake Tale. Because it takes way longer than anything because of certain other stuff. And I don't know if my voice is actually overpowering the music or if it's the other way around. So yeah, I might need to check the recordings and stuff. At least it's around an hour. So yeah, 3 continues because once I basically let myself get killed on purpose. Where I don't remember. One was by Meryl, and another one was also by Meryl, I think? I don't know if I got killed by her twice, but yeah. At least I didn't kill anyone this time. But yeah, rations used 4, of course. And with that, that will be it. Sheesh.